From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Your Boston Red Sox.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, Garrett Crochet.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's outside. And we're underway here this afternoon. Slice the other way and foul. And that one hammered Abreu. Flying after this one. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And that one finds its way through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now James Wood. Up and in, and that is ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swinging a foul straight back. Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Nathaniel Lowe in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Fenway. And today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Alex Bregman. On the ground, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Devers. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Two outs, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Washington, Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Crochet back to work. Towards first. Casas on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th, second baseman Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Crochet, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
In the air, right field. Abreu, long run. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch just misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 and 2.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
And that is out of play. Strike on the inside corner.
0 and 2.
Grounder off the pitcher. Wins the race to the bag, and they get it out of the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Trevor Story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Let's go, Trevor.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Cruz pulls it down, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Close, but call the ball.
1-0.
And that's ball 1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Fastball in for a strike and a count 1-1. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Wood pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Boston, now Jose Tena.
Third baseman, Jose Tena.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Jacob Young.
And here is Jacob Young. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there.
Now
Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
For C.J. Abrams now. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. The shortstop takes the ball.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Back in Boston, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Gets under it and pops it up. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. That one lifted to left. And makes the grab. 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The other way. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 9th, center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
In the air, center field. And that's the inning. Back here in Boston, and the batter now, Dylan Cruz. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball,
now
even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now up for Washington, James Wood. He hit into a double play his first time up. That's in there. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. One down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Wood, the base runner at first with one out. Swinging a foul straight back. And now 1-2. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Bell now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Step off, throw to first. Wood back on a dive. Next pitch, not close, up high. Ripped, but it curls foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. Nationals leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Fenway Park, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Wood. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The Nationals up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. Struck him out looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now it's Devers at the plate. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Crochet back to work. And that misses. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
That one missed. That one misses. 3-1 now.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking. Make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Struck out looking his first time. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's back there. And it's off the green monster. Headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Not even close there. And that's ball two.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That pitch in for a strike. And it's 2-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brennan Bernardino, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Winkowski, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one finds the zone, and that is strike two. Stays alive. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet done for the afternoon, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
Josh
the Red Sox.
Winkowski takes over on the mound.
Number 25.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So up next, Jacob Young. He's 0 for 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So the next lineup turns
Abrams.
over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 and 2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Good job at damage control right there. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hard hit left side. Over to Lowe. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the
Now
fifth.
batting. Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. 0 for 1 so far. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Next offering is in the dirt. Late swing fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a
Now
little
batting.
while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. Fly to left his first time. In there at the knees. To third, Tenna. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Up next,
You know, two-out
for the
errors are
Red
kind of
Sox.
like two-out walks,
Catcher,
and sometimes
Connor
even worse. You know, you
Wong.
think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. That misses. 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Inside. 3-1.
Boom. He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Boston strands a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Leading off for the Nationals, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
And the first offering is not close. Activity in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino up and loosening in the pen. Wilson also getting ready. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Abreu hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder James Wood.
And now James Wood. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets the call. 2-1 now. One down, base is empty. That misses. And now 3-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
So a man at first. And now Nathaniel Lowe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
No,
first
that's
pitch
a ball.
misses. Wood leads off first with 1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And that's fouled off. That one's in there. 1-2. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 2 in this one. Throw to first. Wood dives back in safely. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. And that one fouled off. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. And that one almost hit him. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. One hit, one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Nationals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. And we're back. Stepping in, Cedar Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron
Now batting,
Duran.
Jaron Duran. And that one a little bit high.
1-0.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's two gone.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits off the monster. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and in there with a double off the wall. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
So runner at second, 2 down. Rafael Devers up to hit. Right side, hard hit. Over to low. And Devers is set down. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. And they're down 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back.
Sox.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
83.
Brennan Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the second
Leading
baseman,
off for the
Luis
Nationals,
Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Check swing, called strike. And a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, catcher, K-Bert
Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Tena.
2 down, base is empty. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. And ball 1. Pitch is in there. And the count even at 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Now snap throw to first. Tena back in on a dive. There's a strike. Tena off of first with 2 away. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So one left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. That one fouled off.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss at a slider. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Derek Law up and throwing. Ferrer warming up as well. And downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Left field. Wood makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story. That's too low, and it's 1-0. The Nats leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Now it's the
Masataka
DH,
Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1.
2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball
Now
off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it is 2-1. Fastball is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Tying run at the plate. In the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
32.
Justin Wilson.
Justin Wilson.
Here's C.J.
Leading
Abrams
off
to hit.
for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fouled off left side. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1. Wilson, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Nobody out, runner at first. Snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now up for Washington, James Wood. Ball one there.
1-0.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Outside low, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Abrams over at second. Wood at first. One gone. Swing and a ball line to center. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Oh man, that smoked him on the mound. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 2 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Red Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Nationals.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
58,
bottom of the 8th. Derek Law.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Red Sox.
Now at the plate,
Catcher,
Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out and one away.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
So up next, Cedar Rafaela. That's in there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Young on the move. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Now that's smacked to right center. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Tying run at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aroldis Chapman.
Now pitching
and we all know
for the
about
Red
his
Sox.
slider. It's just filthy, man.
Number
And
44.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Luis
Moving
Garcia
on
getting
for the
ready to
Nationals,
hit.
second baseman Luis Garcia.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And now the 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, dives and makes the catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike. Chapman,
One
multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And that is out of play. And 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Tenna stands in now and watches strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's outside, and the count even 1-1. Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. Rafaela corrals it. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Hard in the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Nationals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Jorge Lopez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Devers leading things off and takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the monster.
Now batting, first baseman,
Tristan Casas. 0 for 3 in this one.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Bouncer to second. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Trevor Story digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That's way outside. 2-1. And that one fouled off. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, so the pitcher hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Inside, just missed. Tying run at the plate. And that one ripped into right. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.